Not yet, I just got it. Okay, should be good.
No signal.
It one came off.
All right, guys. Ready? I call to order the October 16th meeting of the Fountain County Council. I don't think we'll do the pledge this evening since it's just us. Minutes. Has everybody had a chance to look at their minutes?
Well.
We don't have any.
Only three, that,
Yeah.
I'll put on the next one.
Wait,
Yeah.
Jeff comes,
Yeah.
I can't vote on it.
We're reconvening this meeting. All right, we can go right into the budget hearing. Feels strange, nobody's here. Okay, where would we like to start?
Shall we, might as well look at that accident report
Yeah.
page,
It's in the
did you see
sheriff.
what I was talking about?
Yeah.
Where's that?
Under the sheriff, the third page,
Is it 54?
31.
It's page 31. The accident report. We always pay, you know, the sheriff's office gets paid for any accident reports they collect. That goes to the special account that it's gone way down here lately, and right now it's actually it's in the red, $2,537, and it's only taken in $1,500 this year, so it's not going to have any money in it. So what's going to happen that on page 31 at 1100 administrator of records, we've always paid 3 payrolls out of the accident fund. There isn't going to be any money in there, so we can cut that to 0 and move her salary into that under excuse me, public or where is her salary? Oh, yeah, the next page, page 54, administrator of records, we're gonna have to up that 39,000 to add that 5151 there. And change that to 0 because there's.
Okay, so she gets paid 39,492.
Well, that's the proposed.
That's the
salary
proposed.
Here, yeah.
She makes usually the same as the courthouse deputies.
Okay,
So we'll just,
we'll see what those are gonna be and then we'll make the
Right.
adjustment.
yes. But well, we definitely have to change that 11,000 to 0 amount.
So we are going to strike that.
Yes, because there's not gonna be any
Yeah.
next year.
Okay,
In fact, it may be 2 or 3 years before you're gonna be able to take that in.
and we'll have to move that to
So happens with page 54, I mean. Yeah, 54. 11,000 administrative records.
So whatever we decide, that's where that's going to go, and then
Yes,
this other will zero out, then is what you're saying,
yes,
page 31. So we could probably go ahead and strike that then and zero it out.
there's just not gonna be any money to. Spend out of that SIM report for next year.
Social Security though, will it be removed as well?
Well, it's already at 0 for this year.
Oh, okay, that's right, I was looking at the wrong line. Okay,
Yeah, and Social Security comes out of the commissioners.
right. Can we look at the commissioners, if you're done speaking about the sheriff, can we look at the commissioners?
Yep.
And let's talk about what we were thinking. This pause and clause contract on page 34 of the commissioners section.
That we go county general.
Mhm.
We should.
Section 10. Page 34.
Yeah. On page 34.
I think we should move that 42,000 to. And we can move it to economic development contract, or we could move it to the commissioner's special legal fees.
And say, my opinion is move it to the economic development.
Okay.
Correct.
I'm okay with that too. How does everyone else feel?
I would rather see it there. We had asked for additionals for one or the other. I think it would be more appropriate to ask for additionals for legal fees than
Okay.
the economic development. I think that one should be in the budget.
Okay, so let's strike the 42,000. And let's move that to the economic development contract. That'll give us something in there to help offset the rest. So then it seems like we had one other thing
The oh, that ARC.
yes, ARC on page. I know it's.
15.
Yes, the first one, yep. We found out that this is not mandatory. We do not have to fund this. And this is for ARC, which is on page 15 of the commissioners. That'll be line 33,440.
I've thought for years that that was a state mandated fund that we had to
What is?
pay American retired citizens.
Citizens. I don't like that name either.
I think that's what it is. And we found out today that that's considered a donation. And
We can't do that.
we can't do that.
So what are the useless funds for?
Shawnee.
Chauncey Lawrence.
It goes to cars.
Okay,
It's for challenged adults.
so you're saying we can leave it in there that way?
Well, we have to have. The commissioners have to have a signed agreement, just like, well, 4-H, they can't give money 4-H now unless they get something that says. This money is going to be used to help youth in Fountain County.
I think that's why didn't Adam do a contract with them, a letter? Adam Tyler,
With the commissioners.
yes. that.
He had something
He
written
never
out.
picked staff to do that, I think, and he did a contract with them, basically saying.
And they signed off on it.
And
I
maybe
think
that's.
that's why they did that.
Yeah,
He might have known that for extension, that that was needed. He's not
You might.
I don't know, I can get with Adam.
yeah,
Or
Cause
was
I wanna make sure I'm, you know,
Yeah, there
if we
was
need
something
it,
not
I'll
long
get
ago
it.
that had the commissioner sign.
yeah, I know that was something,
That was different.
that's like 60-some thousand or something, I can't remember. And this computer isn't.
well,
Okay, never mind.
and it might have been
I
good
mean-
for 2025 issue because. What we got
Yeah.
named is 2024,
Okay.
did not have anything signed from them for that donation.
Yeah,
I guess that shouldn't be, because I don't think we're supposed to discuss until it comes out in open
Yeah, that's,
public record, but
but we just have to have something.
yes. But even when we talked with Darren today, I kind of said, we're gonna strike it, not the 4-H, the AI.
No, well, I'm just worried about them and how they're gonna operate. I mean, is he. Somebody's to have a discussion with that. I mean, that's gotta be a huge. Amount of their operating budget. I have no idea what that budget looks like.
I think this figure that you see in 24 is what was paid in 24, that
Mhm.
55,000, and then 60, we adopted 60. For this year, and I'm not sure how much they've used.
I printed. Gosh, this would work.
Is it not working?
I wanna say, we were gonna have like 4,000 and something
Yes.
left at the end of the year.
Yeah, so it's like a 800.
Yeah, we had like 9,000 and some left to pay this year,
But
and so we'd have like 4,000 left at the end of the year.
And it still sticks in my mind that we're required to do that, and I don't
I
know
don't know.
why. I always
just
thought we
don't
got a
know.
letter that said this was what your county has to donate. I mean, not donate, but to give,
Right,
which we were told that if that's true, then we need to provide a copy of that, and
then I need yeah, and then we can give it to state board
Yeah.
next year to say, I'll find out though.
So maybe we shouldn't deduct that until you find out. ELGF or somebody if we really do have fund.
Yeah, I can contact them and see if they have a letter and then go with DLGF too.
But I thought it was the same as the mental health, the state said it and said you gotta pay it. But I know the mental health is it's a tax, I believe. I think that's on your property taxes.
I need to see.
I just, I guess my opinion on that is before we strike it, I wanna make sure it's because we're not allowed to pay it.
Right.
If that was.
Wonder.
Do we have to call it ARC? Can we call it Development Disabilities for Adults, DDA or something?
Well, it's called Fountain County, ARC.
Is there, I mean,
But see, I don't. Your receipts show that one amount for the Shawnee Learning Center and the rest was for cars,
cars,
so.
Yeah,
So
I don't know.
seemed like only 1,000 of it went to Shawnee Learning Center and the rest went to cars.
Yeah, I don't know.
What they use it for.
I don't know what they use it for, but I mean, I can find out. I can contact them and find out.
Okay.
I just typed in, and I don't know if this is factual, but sometimes it'll give you state statutes, but I typed in, do councils in Indiana have to fund developmental disability centers? And it says, no, Indiana Governor's Council for People with Disabilities is not required. That's the Indiana Governor's Council, but it doesn't say anything about county councils. No, Indiana county councils are not required to fund developmental disability centers, but they have the authority to provide financial assistance if the county executive and fiscal body agree to do so. The fiscal body can use funds from the general fund to support these centers with limits based on the amount that could be collected from a specific property tax levy. We have the option to provide it. But they must appropriate the funds from the general fund, so
Is that why it's in the commissioner's budget?
Probably. yeah. The maximum amount of financial assistance is tied to a specific property tax rate of 0.0067 per 100 of taxable property.
I'd like to find a little bit more about how that money is used and the requirement.
And then it gives you the Indiana code.
Yes,
Yeah,
so she can contact.
Yeah, yeah, I'll find out and let you guys know.
What they.
Hopefully I'll know by Monday. Yeah,
it says, here's the code for it. Indiana Code Title Human Services Article, Financing Local Programs, Community Mental Retardation and Other Developmental Disability Centers and Financial Assistance, and then it goes on and it highlights it. The county executive of the county may authorize the furnishing of financial assistance to the community mental retardation and other developmental disability centers serving the county. Upon the request of the county executive, the fiscal body may appropriate annually from the general fund of the county money to provide financial assistance in an amount not to exceed the amount that could be collected from the annual tax levy of 67 hundredths of 1 cent on each $100 of taxable property. So it can't be more than that. It can be up to that. And we don't have to do it. It just says we may do it. So would you like to make sure that the commissioners want to strike it before we strike it? And maybe they should have a conversation with the centers before we do anything?
Yeah.
Okay. That's probably gonna fall to you, Kim.
got it. No problem. Hopefully I have an answer by Monday. That would be good.
Mhm,
And everybody will be there, so.
right.
Okay,
Uh,
gotcha.
And on this new sheet you gave us, Kim,
Mhm.
public safety, I see the total is $870,606.
Is the.
And I think you only advertised 864,606, so.
Oh, that's because the sheriff incentive pay, we haven't, they need the 6,000.
But I thought
We
we took
did something with
6,000
that.
out of, I thought we took 6,000 out of something, so that we wouldn't be over.
Let me go to the sheriff.
Overtime. There's overtime and
Right,
holiday pay.
yes,
Yeah,
yep, page 54 of the sheriff's section. Yeah, we reduced
Yes.
overtime by 3 and we
Oh.
took 3 off of,
but then we gotta put that accident report money back into the administrative records. So,
Okay.
I,
hi Jeff.
so we're gonna have to. We still gotta cut.
Something out of there to make the 6 there.
Wait,
Yeah.
so the overtime and holiday should be,
12,000 and 7,200. But we're still gonna have to cut 5,900 because you gotta move that accident report.
let me change.
money.
Yeah.
No.
Hey,
We
should
can
he
share.
tell Bill to go ahead and leave?
Yeah.
It's 10
Since nobody's here,
Yeah, have you asked if you want?
he has.
Yeah, he got.
Yeah. I'm gonna go get those glasses. Okay.
Sid, you want some more?
Okay, tell him. Tell him,
You could lock
I'd say lock the doors, go, because I would think if anybody's coming,
We all
the
wait
meeting
for
was
the call.
5:30, they would have been in the meeting.
Oh, that's funny.
So we have to still cut 6,000 out of
Yes.
lit,
Uh-huh.
and we still got to get the admin of records corrected.
Right, you gotta change. Well, you know what? Let's just hold off till we decide on salaries because
That may make the change.
that may make the
Just
difference.
looking at. There might be some that.
Yeah, that's right. So. So they didn't ask for. Deputy seven, they took them, they lowered that as,
I think that might be, I think it's Kyle and he hadn't went to the academy, or he just did, or he's getting ready to, or something like that.
so it'll be the lowest. Paid for
Yeah.
next year.
I believe so.
Okay,
Is there any other little things that we need to sew up? I can't think of any. I can't think of any.
now we'll just. Once we get salaries decided, we'll be able to look and see if we can change that.
Mhm.
The $7,200 per computer. Versus the
72.
72,000 if we. Can get it in there with what's
That's
been advertised, so. I mean, I think. Looking at this, I'm happy with the. County general, we took a big cut. Cause it was way over and it's
Yeah.
still. Pretty high, for what our income is gonna be, but I think. We're gonna be. Fine because of human capital development and see that are gonna have. A lot less expenditures. And more money in it, so be able to change some. Things that if we have any additionals next year, they can come out of that
Mhm.
instead of county general. Then when we do next year's budget, we can. Move some of this county general into those two accounts, that
Yeah.
get them closer to. Break even. Before we take it again in 2027.
Maybe things will change before then. Maybe they'll refill some of that.
Let's hope.
All right, so do we want to start at the beginning and hammer through this? Starting with the clerk's office.
Kind of what we did, didn't.
Yeah, but we just gotta talk about
Oh,
salary.
yeah, but I mean, we're gonna do them all as. We're gonna do across the board or.
Yeah. We should,
Yeah.
so if we take,
I mean, the request for anywhere from. 3 to 10%, I think. Maybe more.
do you want to start at first deputies? That's something that we can look at, because we always try to keep them. We're just gonna start on first deputies. Did he get one of these sheets? Yes. you
There
got
should
of
be
these.
one.
Right there. There's
First, second,
refrigerator.
third, be deputies in the courthouse, they used to pay first deputies. More.
Yeah, they don't.
Yeah, but they don't.
They're all the
anymore.
same.
They changed that.
Mhm.
That I know when I was clerk.
Yeah,
first
they're all the
deputy
same now.
Received more money than the other two, but they're all the same now, so. I mean, are you thinking of paying elected officials a different increase than all the others, or what's your thoughts?
Most of them are at 5, I think.
Okay, thank you very much for taking my word. Thank you very much.
Thank you, I appreciate what you do.
The the treasurer asked for a little more. Than the rest, but we kept hers low last year because she was just coming in and.
I'll out there, like, that was my thought. The three positions that I think we needed to look at separately as far as individuals were. The treasurer, because I know we kept her really low last year because she was new and wanted to wait. The
Mhm.
assessor, I think we need to look at because there's a big change there that really is happening and she's taking on. And then we've got the soil and water that's changed from. The deputy
separate
to a
unit, yeah.
director, so what we want to do there. And then I think we can do the highway sheriff. Maintenance maybe separate, but then all the others, and maybe I'm forgetting somebody, I don't know, but those were the ones that stuck out to me.
Stuck out,
And I looked through things that it made sense to maybe look at a little different.
Yeah.
Than across the board. I think 5% is too high. With. Where inflation is and where our budget is,
Yeah,
that three. Three makes more sense.
3.5.
Unfortunately.
yeah.
Yeah. Four of them, so three, Jeff likes that.
Is there health insurance gonna cost more next year for the employees?
I don't think so.
Okay, cause
Um,
I mean, I don't wanna have them get a 5% increase
And
in
then
their
it's-
health.
yeah.
And
that happened one year.
that did happen.
We made less
Ended
than
up
butter, right?
Last month,
Yeah,
they don't pay,
yeah.
Mhm.
but if the insurance is gonna stay the same, then.
I contacted her today to make sure the exact rates and she's like, oh, we'll get them, so. With Kara, well,
I think Larry, I think Aaron projected it was gonna be 5 to 7% less.
I think it will be, but
Yeah.
I don't wanna,
Yeah.
you know.
That's what he's.
I don't wanna say for sure until
As long as
I
there's not gonna be an increase to.
no, I think like,
Okay with that.
I
yeah,
feel like if it's gonna be 5 to 7% less, then we can easily justify 3% raise because they're gonna have. If they take the insurance, they have that benefit.
Right,
You know, not everybody
yes.
else.
So you're thinking 3, Jeff?
3.5.
3.5%?
I got that.
So on that county council Facebook page that I think most of us belong to, that it's anywhere from 2 to 3.5.
Yeah.
Since what I was seeing, what most companies were doing.
When I looked at like inflation and stuff here, the past. The average is on 2.9 to 3.1.
Okay
That's-
with 3, but
You know, that's. You wanna stay in line with that.
Yeah, I must say.
Yeah.
So let's just take the treasurer's office, for instance, elected official, adopted for 25 was 47. If you do a 3%, that puts it at 48,410.
Yeah. There, it's, oh, sorry about that auditor.
that's right, but you aren't gonna have, some of this bullshit, yeah.
I don't know the budget, I think she got a 0.5% raise. One thing is what the treasurer.
Yeah, it
does.
was a-
And so that's where I
was like
thought the treasurer.
$200, $250.
5% raise on the treasurer makes,
yeah,
To
oh,
me, it makes
yeah,
more sense.
absolutely.
So you're thinking
I'm saying on the treasurer.
on the treasurer
That would, usually, just because.
at 5? Is that what you said?
I just do that after.
Okay, let's see what it is. So that would be an additional 2350. At 49,350.
I looked 3.5 and it was 48,645.
On the 47.
Yeah. But I think if she didn't get much last year, you know,
48,645, is that what you got, Jeff?
that's what I had for 3.5.
For 3.5, yeah.
And 5 was what? 49,
So
49,350.
49,350.
right?
I would suggest a 5% and accept that one. Obviously, it's not what she asked for, but I feel that that was justified a little bit.
I
But
agree.
then, whatever we decide on the others.
So you would be okay with 5, just, but, the first deputy 3.5. Okay.
Yes,
Uh,
not 5 on all of them.
Right,
Right, because
Right.
we need to keep all of the buildings.
I just went through while I was sitting in the truck and looked at all of them, and they were kind of all over the place, and I just came down to a happy medium of 3.5. It's kind of what I did. But,
What about the assessor?
that was one I wrote down like you did. That would be an exception.
So we're gonna go to the assessor next, you said?
I was just looking at the exception, and we always have those exceptions, but
Right.
we can do it when we want, and then. Doesn't mean. Yeah,
Where she is.
So she's currently at 47,312.
Okay, now. The recorder and the treasurer was pretty much made the same amount. So. You know, the recorder's getting 47 and the treasurer's 47, you know, so you're gonna give the recorder. 5% to stay with the
Right.
treasurer. Why not?
They typically stay the same as what you said.
They. Yeah, basically,
So I expected a treasure, would still be the quarter story in the last
I mean, they were going 47 for this year.
for this year, but I was thinking when we looked at that sheet last year on average. We put it for the less than treasurers, yes. The recorder's still gonna be higher than treasurers because these are in place. It's gonna be higher, that's not. 47, 350, that we just decided, no, no. it's
No.
49.
Yes, but she-
In 24, the treasurer was 46,722 and the assessor was 45,708.
What was the recorder?
The recorder was 45,700.
45,700.
And the treasurer was 46,722.
So the treasurer runs a little more prior than this was past year. And for. So I would think keeping the recorder along with everybody else, whatever we decide there makes sense.
Yeah.
You agree?
So do you want to make her or make that position the same as the treasurer then?
No, keeping that, whatever we decide to do across the board. The recorder would be one that we do across the board, so we.
Okay, leaving the treasurer alone.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're thinking 3.5?
That's neat.
That puts her at 48,645.
48, what was it?
645
60.
at 3.5.
For the recorder.
Mm-hmm.
Surely when they went in there. I mean, and put 10% down. It really didn't. Wasn't expecting that, surely.
I can tell you what, but
Huh? Why?
I know, I mean, I know why, but
Yeah, but,
I do too.
I mean,
well, it's, we're, okay, never.
yeah,
So
that's a, yeah, that's a,
you're thinking that. Never mind.
I know,
I don't think there's no way we can 10%.
yeah.
Feasibly,
The
we
money's
cannot,
not there.
yeah,
And we
financially,
don't,
we can't
and we
do.
don't know what's gonna happen.
We have a
in
lot.
in county six.
Right, right.
May not be able to give any.
I look, well, and I look kind of like this. We give a little now. And that might put us in a position to give a little bit in 27
Instead of nothing.
instead of nothing, right? Or 1%.
Yep.
I mean, that's just in a perfect world and money was an object, we could do that. We could do what they are asking. But we're in such a position with the state. And this is Senate bill.
Another,
And who knows, maybe next year they may repeal some of that and change
another thing.
the outlook for us.
Too,
What's that?
other things we have going on possibly.
Was it corner?
Yeah,
So are we changing then the 3/4 to the 3.5? That puts us at 48,645.
The water put in for 16%.
We could both start with the, okay. I was
Um,
like, did I miss?
We're coming back to that.
Gotcha,
I'm right on.
thought I missed something.
yeah,
Which one we come back to?
We'll come back to the clerk.
Clerk.
He's gonna
Oh,
continue
did I,
on.
did I miss that?
And then she thought she missed the clerk. Yeah, we'll
I'm
come
with
back,
you now.
we'll come back
Okay,
to it.
gotcha.
It's fine. So
Gotcha.
she's at 11,
Which one?
the corner. I have 11,385. That doesn't sound right.
at 3.5%.
11,385 to be
Yeah.
30%.
Deputy the same, 3.5%.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So that would put the deputy then 72, 78
Yeah,
times.
5,500 times.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. 5,500 times 0.035 plus 5,500,
56 and then.
92. You want to bump that to 56.93 and make it even?
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm the assessor.
Assessor. Now, this is, it's kind of interesting with her because she's dropped the position and then she's taken on more of the job, but she's salaried in an elected position. It's not that it's expected, but it's part of the job, right? So what do you, I don't know what you're thinking. That would put it
I
at
would,
48,968. At 3.5.
So,
I don't think-
Last time the treasurer.
Oh, we did 5, didn't we?
I was suggesting 5%.
Okay.
Sir, that puts it at 49,678.
Okay. 49,678, is that correct,
Is
Denise?
that? I think that's gonna be.
And then we're doing 3.5 for that deputy,
Yeah, yeah.
3.5 for the deputy.
so that's 40, 26. That puts that 41,427. I'll do the math on that again to make sure.
An officer doesn't put in for any raise.
41,427 is what I got.
Okay, that's what I got too. So if you go to page 73, that's gonna change that first deputy there too.
Right.
Yeah, so we're gonna keep all the deputies the same.
Right. 41, 427.
I think that GIS mapping,
That's Linda, yeah.
I think Linda's going to take that position.
No, that's what, that is
Right, she's
Linda,
retired, so, but we're gonna leave that open,
Yes,
yeah.
but I would think we should make that one 41, 423. I don't think that one should be more, should it?
It used to be the same as all the deputies,
Yeah, I
but
mean, Linda,
but
is
Linda,
experience, so I
right.
understand why it's higher, but I think for next year's budget. Would it make sense to make that GS mapping position 41, 423, which is the same as the first deputy, but
she was gonna make it 45, 361.
That's what I think.
she would no change, but.
Right,
But it's
That's
gonna be
Linda's
something
salary,
brand
it's gonna be
new.
somebody brand new. That's why I'm thinking it should be lower.
bump it back down, bump it down to that 41, 27,
Or-
same as the first deputies.
Yes.
Okay. Let's look at the data collector, that's new, so we're not changing that.
What about part-time?
Part-time, I think is that more than one position in that part-time, Kim?
Yes.
Two, I
Sue
think.
and. I think it's. Yeah, I think it's Sue and,
And she knew
Jay.
the data collectors.
yeah,
That's right.
I think that's 10,600 is two, there's two part-timers, I think, in that amount.
So she's doing away with the data collector, but I have data collector twos, leaving it the same.
yeah.
Uh-huh.
All right.
Okay. Nothing else there, is there? No.
And we gotta get the veteran officer raise also, I don't.
He asked for no raise, but
I think we should give him that 3.
Yeah,
I think he's doing a really good
Oh,
job.
we can't, then we.
Yeah.
Focus project.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah,
plus 3.5%.
we made enough cuts.
20,174.
Correct.
He's pretty good, Jay.
Yeah.
Seems like a nice guy.
Yeah, he's doing a great job.
I think he deserves.
So at three,
Everybody else has been,
so at 3.5, it's 20,174.
that's what I remember.
So the first deputy and extension, first deputy in extension will be the 4127,
41. Much
427,
more.
because I think that's the deputies all across the board.
Yeah,
And the second deputy is gonna be part-time, is that
Yeah.
correct?
Yep.
Okay.
And the special project assistant. And a and then the educators have to be 4%, because that's pretty.
that's what,
Dues.
that's what they signed,
Mhm.
the educators.
Okay.
Yeah, I knew it was something, I couldn't think of
That's
it.
pretty,
From Purdue, yeah.
so we can change.
What's Gracie Foxworthy? What's she at? What's her position?
First deputy.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah.
Councils we've already done.
You did that. Council? When did you do that?
When we filled out the form,
Gotcha,
yeah,
I'm with you.
which we didn't increase it much, did we, Dudley,
No.
on the council?
Yeah.
It was like 2% or something.
Okay.
This is wrong.
That was the meeting.
No, that's what we increased it to.
We increased it 4.8%, 6%.
Well, that's for everybody together.
Plus the 1,000.
Then I get paid extra because of the president.
Gotcha.
Actually,
It's not much.
Yeah.
It's special.
does Donald call you all the time?
He does.
Donald call you?
Yeah, he and I are to fight. He's been teaching me the art of the deal.
Part of the deal.
Oh my. Gotcha.
Okay.
All right, commissioner. They get nothing and they will like it. No change. Aaron asked for no change
I don't even see this.
on page 34.
Okay.
We took, we took that
Yeah.
out and put it down there. Okay, you got it.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Plan commission.
I added it down on the-
What about solid waste? On the commissioners?
Oh, the solid waste.
Yeah, it's like
Solid waste on the
really far
commission.
down.
Sorry, I
No, it's
jumped
really,
right over that.
it's really far.
There it is. Page 34, solid waste commissioners budget. Not, that's not it. Where's it at? It's on
page
page 15.
That's almost 7% increase, so I would say you change that.
Cause that's how many,
Well,
That's
now,
2 workers and
that includes, that's salaries, like, everything's, but
Salaries
that,
like that.
that, there's only, what, 2 employees?
there's 2 and then Colleen,
Right.
and then they're board members.
Just this,
If I figured it right, it's just a 3% they asked for.
okay, so the two.
Travis and, yeah, Travis and
employees
Steve.
Should get the 3.5, like
Okay.
everybody else, right?
Okay.
Okay.
So
So
that's-
that's
well,
just that
gonna
number.
change to,
Okay,
because it's
I can
gonna
look.
be,
And I'll have to figure all their taxes.
you'll have to figure that, and the social security tax will change.
You're right. And you said 3.
Since the solid waste laborers that were at 49,050, or that's. On this salary ordinance, you're leaving it out.
Yeah, 49,050.
But that's what they were at. or-
Yeah, that's what they're at
Yeah,
this year.
that's 2025. so-
Right.
So
I know.
the board will stay the same, right? 600.
Yeah, 600 for the
A
board.
year and the controller will still get 3,000. But the 2 laborers will get a 3.5% raise, right?
Okay.
That's the only increase would be the.
what does the secretary get paid in there? Does it say?
For solid waste.
What's safety officer overtime pay that's under solid waste?
That's under the commissioners.
It was,
It's just under
it
the
was-
commissioners.
they put Bill there. It was just under commissioners, county general.
It just-
But it's out now.
Okay.
For the control,
Oh,
the
yeah.
solid waste makes 3,000. It's like 250 a month, I
Yeah.
think. Yeah.
So are we good there?
Yeah.
Let's look at plan commission. You know, a lot of this is,
Admin of records. If we have that.
well, I think they have to have an admin of records. I don't think they have anybody right now.
Right.
We had money for this year, but
They haven't used it yet.
he's having, Kim's the person that's been doing it, and that really need to hire somebody that.
You know,
Mhm.
Kim and I have had conversations. Kim is doing an awful lot of work for the zoning administrator. And she and I had a conversation based off of what is available, like for the part-time. Is if he wanted to hire a gal or guy for 3 days a week or 4 days a week for 5 hours, there's money there to pay somebody that can offset and take that work from Kim. She needs to be doing her own things.
Right.
So the money is there. I think that it warrants him. He's asking her to do a lot of copying, making phone calls, you know.
And that print, I mean,
Yeah, but-
she should be getting copy paper to replace what she's doing out of his printing and advertising budget.
Right,
She shouldn't be using her auditor paper
no,
for the planning commission that. So you need to be bill on that.
Somebody needs to be having a conversation, so,
Yeah, I'll have.
We found him,
Make sure.
a desk.
yeah.
Amber found him a printer. So we can, like, once we get it, Brad ordered his phone, so we can have a voicemail, everything. We've got it all in the works, so
Okay,
he's got a laptop ordered. It's there, he just hasn't picked it up yet, so
okay.
hopefully.
And the
But we
meeting,
need to set clear expectations if we hire someone that's at what hourly rate.
Yeah,
Right.
and then,
that
Yeah.
needs to be in our, his salary ordinance.
It should be on, yeah, it should be on here.
It's not there.
It should be, I thought there was a section where we
Yeah, I'm
had,
just saying, he needs to know, he needs to be told how much
Right.
that position
is going to pay,
gets.
yes, per hour. And these are your funds and this is what you
So-
have available.
I have a question, does he get paid? He's not through payroll, Roger wasn't through payroll.
Is a contract.
Yeah, and in his contract,
Contract.
John's, it says he's a contractor, so we just do like a W-9 or?
The attendant.
It'd be a 1099 NEC, non-employment compensation, right? That's what contractors and subcontractors do.
So then he has to send, okay,
Yeah.
that's what I thought, I just wanna make sure
Yeah,
I was.
I would think that's how it is.
And
That's how
I'll
we do it.
double check with the commissioners what they think also, you know, like,
Right.
because Aaron signed the,
Aaron
Things.
did say that they track his hours, so.
right, I just wasn't sure how I pay him. Okay.
Would it come out consultant fees?
It will.
It will.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So that's why, okay,
Mhm.
that just,
We did not set an hourly rate on the salary ordinance under plan commission. We just have. Oh, see, we have it as a. 26 pays at 769.23, that kind of makes me think it's. Based on 35-hour week,
Mhm.
so we really need to. Probably do an amended. With an hourly rate on that.
Mhm.
Take off that bi-weekly because we're not full-time,
Make sure.
because we don't, we're paying part-time. Treasurer 16 an hour. So. Court doesn't have part-time anymore.
so he would just move his out and then do that at the select.
Mhm.
Like, right.
Yeah,
Of course.
Okay, part-time.
$16 an hour in the school.
We have a part-time under human reassessment, but we don't have an hourly rate for that. Yeah.
All the part-times I'm seeing are either 16 or 18 hours an hour.
Yeah, CASA part-time is 16 an hour. And. Prosecutor Title 40 is 16 an hour, so. we're
I would
really-
think if what Ken spending has to do is copies and that kind of thing, $16 an hour is more appropriate.
mhm.
And that's what.
Yeah, it's pretty, I mean,
Yeah. So.
so 16.
So can we, should we do a Monday night of salary ordinance change on and put that? Planning Commission Administrator of Records at 16 per hour and take out that bi-weekly rate.
Correct, yes.
Okay, so you're wanting to make that part-time. At $16 an hour.
But we also need to get it fixed for our current salary.
Right, but for here,
If they hire somebody for the next 2 months.
we got enough, yeah.
Now. That's for this year, I don't know next year.
Oh, yeah,
We might be wanting to change those part-times. What's that, 3.5%, 16.
16.
1656. You might as well make that 17.
Yeah. So change next year will be 17, right?
She's gonna work roughly, he or she, whoever.
So that, but like, okay, so in this budget. For part-time. They got 25,000,
That's right,
and
because
that's high, I mean, if you figure 20 hours at $17 an hour, that's 17,680.
we figured 5 because they're gonna want someone in there in the hours in which people are going to be here. So I figured 25,
Okay.
And there'll be some night meetings.
right? And I keep saying she, I don't wanna do that. Whoever takes the position, could they also be the admin of records? For the night meeting? And get paid out of that?
Good.
Well, see, we don't have anybody for this year.
No,
That's 2 people for next year. That
I
means
see.
records.
The 25,000 makes sense to me now. No,
for both of them or for just the,
I think for both of them, I think.
Kim, are
That's not
are
bad.
you watching?
yeah, because they may have more meetings as things go along.
So we'll have set
Do I want?
for next year
No.
for the salary.
I- there-
That pays their leave.
Yeah, I guess so, I'm not sure. I'm like,
Okay.
So
I write
17,
notes every day of my life.
yeah, 17 an hour for 26, we
You don't-
gotta keep the 25 in case they do get.
Not unless
something
it's, you know,
Same
that
as
I need to
16.
know.
Well, it'll be
I think you
16,
ready for 17.
because for next
Okay.
year it'll be 17 for part-time administrator of records. But for the 2025 salary ordinance, we need to do an amendment
And make it
to
16.
make that.
And make it 16, take out the,
Take out
Right.
that.
remove the bi-weekly rate.
For
Okay.
next year, that part-time and workers would be at 17 an hour.
Right, for 26,
Right.
for 25 and 16 for both of them.
Gotcha.
No, we don't have both.
We don't have the one for 25.
For 25.
Oh, that's right, because we don't have, okay. So just 17 for 26.
And the meeting. It's gone from 33.25 to 5,000. We normally, whatever they get per meeting, we didn't raise
Mm-mm.
any of the other boards, so.
And I don't, well, unless he's banking on having more meetings.
Which like they have the one Monday night and then they have another one Thursday night this week.
Do they get a pay per meeting? Or
Yeah,
is it-
yeah, per meeting.
And do they get paid whether they show up or not?
No, they have to be there.
They have to be there to get paid.
So they get $50 a meeting.
I believe it's 50 if I remember correctly.
I have a phone.
Okay, well, then maybe. Better we got. 5,000.
Just to be- Now is that for BZA and APC?
Hmm,
Both those
So-
have that. But the BZA though didn't meet every month, they haven't met.
They
when there
used to
was
not,
zoning
but
appeal,
now they,
And they shouldn't.
They meet
except
every
when there's a
month.
zoning appeal, that's the only reason we have a BZA.
I know that. One meets the last Tuesday and one meets the last Thursday, and I can't remember.
of every
Of
month.
every month,
But what do they do if they don't have any zoning appeals?
I have no idea.
Is John a UCA person too?
Well, see, it was Jessica.
Yeah,
I don't know.
And Jessica.
Now it's David
Every
Phillips.
month, but-
He's on the BCA.
yeah, so,
Well, it's all on the BCA.
David Phillips.
John.
The Spicer.
Oh, Ruben.
Spicer and John Allen and that's it. I think there's just 3 in there, 4.
Is there 4?
There's Ruben,
Commissioners appoint, we appoint, and.
David. And John.
David.
We
Who are
appoint
missing?
Ruben,
oh, I know.
commissioners, who they appoint.
That Allen guy was a board.
John.
They appointed David Phillips.
Oh, David Phillips.
Yeah,
Mhm. I think, okay, let me look at the.
anyway, we know there's at least 3.
Yeah,
But they shouldn't meet
Right.
unless there's a zoning appeal, because what are they?
Can we make that clear to them that we're only paying them for meetings if
That
there is an
appointed.
appeal?
There's an appeal.
Story.
I know,
Yeah,
but I think for budget purposes, we need to make that clear. They can have meetings, they can meet all they want.
Yeah.
But they only get paid if it's required for an appeal.
Or a special exception.
Yeah, well, yeah,
Yeah.
right.
there's three citizen members. On a BZA, according to Indiana code here.
Okay.
So it should just be 3 people on it. Reappointed by the executive of the municipality or county of whom 1 must be a member of the plan commission. 2 must not be members of the plan commission.
So Dave Phillips is the one that's the member of the plan commission.
1 appointed by the fiscal body, which is us.
Yeah, that's Ruben.
1 member appointed by the plan commission from the plan commission's membership.
That's John.
And they must be a county agriculture agent or a citizen member of the plan commission.
John.
And
Was
then,
it just John, Dave, and Ruben?
Mhm.
So there's other ones.
have
John.
we checked party membership? We had
John
some
Allen.
problem with because it said only 2 of those 3 can get the same party. I don't know what.
That Aaron always come back and say that the Democratic Party wrote him an email saying they didn't have anybody.
They wouldn't put anyone.
I asked that they don't see it, they said, well, not really good, because what they said, I said, can we appoint somebody to the Democrat Party, said they don't have anybody, they said. I wouldn't do that. And I said, well, what, if we can't find somebody, well, they won't, the attorney for AIC would not answer it, he says, you really need to get the. I forgot what board it is that is in charge for the state to give you a determination. The state needs to determine what you do in that case. AIC will not give us a legal opinion. And I don't know, I thought about contacting Todd McKeon, the Attorney General, and give us some opinion, but. But they did say, don't. They said. You really shouldn't leave it blank, but don't put. Somebody in there that's not a
Just to put
Democrat,
somebody in there, yeah.
and even if the Democrat Party doesn't.
Just writes an email and says, yeah, like Aaron said.
So.
And they've done that, they put somebody in it. One,
I think Spicer's a Republican. Cause the Spicers were all Republicans, I don't know who the other 2.
they had 1 seat open and they left it open in case of Democrat. I've asked people, but they don't want to do it.
Mhm.
No, I tried to get my food
I
to
know.
go on.
I think he would be great.
I talked to him, about blue in the face, you know.
He won't do it.
Well,
Okay,
that's what I
so
would say, so $50 a meeting for the. ABC if they attend. And then. $50 a meeting to the BZA if there is an appeal or. Something that they need to, exception that they need to address.
if the APC is meeting once a month. Let's just say.
That's where you come up with $600 a year.
Mhm. And the APC has how many members?
I have 1,
2.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
6, that's 300 a month, that's 36.
That's counting KW.
Oh, he can't get paid, so.
Okay.
So that's right, because it's 2 lucrative positions.
Jim's one, I count him too.
Oh, Jim can't get, right, he can't.
So 5.
So 1,
4.
3, 4.
4, so. 200.
There would be 5 with the Democrat.
That's 2,400 for the year.
You Democrat.
Ryan Harshbarger, Mike Cunningham, Maltzberger, John.
That's
Dave
2,100.
Then they, yeah,
Oh, that's right,
And
so that
Dave
is
Phillips.
5 times
Okay.
50.
250,
Not
so
bad.
that's 500, that'd be 3,000 a year, so.
Yeah.
So the 5,000 should be,
That should
5,000
be,
is fair, because
Yeah.
that's one a month if they need, if they.
That's
Yeah.
what they all
Public
count
service.
to.
Right, and they don't always all
BZA
the time.
shouldn't be meeting every month
You
unless.
say you have a couple in there, I think the 5,000 makes sense.
Yeah, I do too.
So,
But I wanna make it clear.
Yeah.
Of when they get paid, you know.
Mm-hmm,
Yeah,
Well,
BCA, right.
Does that
Yeah.
make sense to you?
mm-hmm. Yes,
well,
Do,
your BZ or your APC chairman will be sitting in front of us Monday, what you tell him,
mm-hmm,
that's it.
I think all the boards should be that way, I mean, the health board.
Yeah.
They all should be paid if they come to the meeting.
Right.
Right.
Mhm.
I don't think they should get a flat $600 a year or whatever it is, if they only attend 6 meetings.
All
Right.
I have to do is put that in the salary ordinance.
Yeah, I think it
On
needs
the
to be in the salary ordinance
Yes,
for all of them,
I agree.
for all those boards.
The state board members are only paid for meetings attended.
Attended.
Okay.
So that would mean,
And
you know, Jenny or whoever would need to submit attendance, I suppose, so.
right,
And the BZA, we could put on salary orders on that, BZA on meetings where there's a zoning appeal.
or special exception.
No special exception,
Yeah.
whatever that could look like.
You could also put on there for. Statute rules, because the statute rules state that it's for special exception or appeal,
Just keeps it.
cleans it up.
Okay.
Okay.
Now we're looking at the ambulance department.
Oh, what did we change that second page that?
Oh, that's right.
Miscellaneous disbursement, we changed that to. Contractual services, next page up.
Oh, the ambulance,
Yeah,
Oh,
yes, and the ambulance, was it the miscellaneous?
disbursement, yes, we changed that.
Yes, we changed it to contractual services.
Because if we go.
You know, you never know what you might have to go under contract for,
Mhm.
and when there's nothing in there, but. In the event that we need to. Like in 27 budget, we may have to budget something for that. I just wanna make sure we have something there.
Right.
Okay, so getting back to their salaries. The secretary will be like all the others, right, 3.5. 41, 427.
41, 442.
Are you gonna quibble over the 0.01 and the 0.02?
Since she's wearing.
Because if you, at 5% on the director, it would be 82,416. It's $4.
Gonna do 5%.
I'm more apt to do 3.5, I mean, is this, they got a big bump.
No, they didn't. They didn't get the bump that
Oh, the director,
They
so I didn't.
they did. They didn't. I mean, they held her. They,
Mhm.
you know, remember,
Yeah.
but they
There's
didn't.
the others, but
So at 5%, it's 82,416.
I don't. We're not giving all the other director or all the other positions policy. We just did those few that. there
Okay,
was
so-
Reasons. for.
Okay, 78,491, I'm fine with that, yeah.
So
I think we should give them a 3.5. all of them.
3.5 is 81,238.
How much did you say?
81,238.
Okay.
And then for the deputy director. That's not 804,000, I can tell you that.
That's a nice.
That is 1,000% raise. 76,407.
What about the EMTs? paramedics.
Okay, so I wrote down the hourly rate that he wanted to change it to. It's currently for EMTA. It's currently at 25 an hour and he wants to change it to 26 an hour, so $1 bump. But I don't know why it's in the negative. Did he take a figure out?
Well, I think,
He lost somebody, didn't he?
didn't somebody change to one of the other,
Paramedic.
yeah, or EMT or.
Mhm.
Okay, so-
See, that increased a lot.
So EMTA, he said there's 5. EMTB, there's 7, and there's 10 paramedics.
5, 7, and 10.
Yeah, that's what I wrote down
Yeah, that's what he's thinking for next year.
for next year.
So we had. So EMT.
A.
We only had one. Something's not right on this salary ordinance, cause it says EMTA 1, EMTB 11. And paramedics.
Oh, that's
10.
the first, that's what it was at the beginning of the year.
Yeah, it's
There
changed.
was only one because then they took those classes and some of them went to A, but then they went,
So,
A's are 5, right?
oh yeah, there's
There's
there's 4 right now and 9 Bs. But they're gonna switch next year, I guess.
Here is 10.
the paramedics staying the same, 10 of them, so.
And he wants to change that to 31. It's currently at 30.
Which one, the paramedics?
Sarah's. B's is 21 currently, changing to 22.
Oh, wait a minute. You know? Yeah. Okay, so
Okay.
on this year's salary ordinance, we have 7 as EMTA advanced, we're only gonna have 5 for next year. And EMTB, we had 5 for this year, we're gonna have 7,
Mm-hmm,
so those 2 are gonna flop, so we're gonna be paying less. Cause EMT advanced pay is more than EMTB, and we're gonna have 2 less on that, so that's why. That decreased and the B increased so much.
I don't like the flat dollar raises on all these. Because that skews your numbers, so I mean,
It
like, that's
does.
a 4% raise on advance, that's a 4.7% raise on Bs. Paramedics, it's about a 3. But I think you go with 3.5% raise on all of them. And you'll get.
the hourly rate.
So like, well, the EMTBs are 45,000 for this year. So we take the 45,000 times 3.5%, and that times 5 to get that rate, okay?
Okay, so what did you have for the hourly rate on EMTA?
Well,
I had-
it's not a hourly rated, cause it's
It's a weird.
a salary, I mean,
Oh.
it's,
For the-
That's just your salary, I think. Right.
yeah.
I thought
I
it
mean, you
was,
can divide it.
I thought it was an hourly rate.
hourly, but. Cause they work, that's based on. I mean, our salary ordinance for an EMTB is 45,000. Per year,
right now,
yes,
So that's more than $21 an hour, you'd say. That's 21.63.
That's what's on the salary ordinance.
Yeah.
21.63 is what
So
they're
if
getting
he's just
paid.
bumping to 22 even, then that's not that much, and that. Feel more comfortable with all the yeah.
yeah.
But-
Yeah.
First gonna pay them,
We'll just drop it down.
46.
I think we leave it, yeah, I know.
So at 45, it's 2163, is that what you said?
Yeah,
Is that
it's
what
not
you said?
21.
It's not a
Is
flat
that where I'm
21.
coming up with these higher numbers that made me nervous, but if he wants to take the advance to $26 an hour, the Bs to $22 an hour. And paramedics to 31, that's a small increase, but that's fair where they're already at.
Paramedics are 30.865 right now,
Just
so
give
it's
them
like
time
15
increase, But with where they've been at, that's.
Yeah.
That's what he's got on budget.
Yeah.
So where is he wanting to take EMTBs, how much per hour?
EMTs to 22.
Okay, so the 3.5% would take you to 22.39, so what?
He wants to do flat rate, let's do flat rate.
Yeah,
Yeah, if he wants to do flat rate, I say do flat rate.
Yeah, that's fine.
most likely.
Okay, got you.
Yeah, so we'll do what he's, because I wrote down exactly what he said, so.
Okay. I'm okay with that.
So we'll leave it the way he's got it. Part-time pay, he did increase that a little bit. And he also increased overtime.
5%.
Yeah,
But part of that overtime is because they want the 15 holidays in there, which we've not approved.
No,
So the overtime should not be that high.
I don't think that.
So we're scratching one.
What's his part-time hourly rate? 110,000.
Right now. Part-time paramedic is 30. Part-time advanced is 25 and part-time basic EMT is 21.
And what's he wanna go to?
22, 26 and 31.
See, I don't have a breakdown, I just have for time.
So he just wants to change those a dollar amount, $1.
Yeah.
I don't see it either.
Basically, on each level.
Okay. He did add the telephone back in. He took out
Yes.
up top on the holiday to be able to put the telephone back in. He said that was an error that escaped him, so.
Oh, okay.
She doesn't. That's not a lot.
He took it out of, okay.
It's not on his.
I thought he took it out of equipment.
Yeah, because we lowered equipment
Yeah, equipment,
Oh.
to cover that cost. 30.
partly, I think we took it out of both of them, actually.
Uh,
Let me do the math on that.
What's that?
I don't show we changed first. Supposed to show us 2,800.
Well, we dropped it. Oh, we did drop holiday because we based it off the 9 holidays, not the 15.
Yeah, so we dropped the holiday pay to 10,800.
And that would have helped offset this
That helps-
3,900.
That's what offset that 39.
Yeah,
So,
and then we did drop equipment.
Yeah,
that didn't have to be a drop.
232, 100.
Yeah, so that's why that went down. Yeah, 232, 1.
Okay.
So are we good with the ambulance?
Yes.
Okay, let's move on to share our emergency management. You want something, Jersey?
No, I got it.
Okay. Emergency management director. She's got 5%. One thing about that position is that position comes with a vehicle.
I would go higher than the 3.5, I would plan on there then.
Okay.
Or are you saying more or less?
No, I was just letting you know that it came with a vehicle. So 51,178 plus the 3.5% comes out to 52,969.
How much?
52,969 at 3.5.
Okay. Is there an assistant director?
Yes,
Who is that?
Luke Adams,
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
I didn't know that. Okay,
part-time.
part-time, yeah. Do we set the rate on that? Salary?
Is it on the salary ordinance that we have already?
You need that.
I can always count anything on the right stuff.
Yeah, there's an assistant director.
Yeah.
The
The
deputy director, that's Greg.
Yeah, Greg is the deputy.
And then Luke is
It is-
24,
Salary.
706. He's like $24.70.
Greg is the Luke.
Luke,
Luke is 24. 706, right? That's what it
That's
pans
what it
out
says on
to.
the salary ordinance.
So we raised that 3.5% also, this is
19,945.
19,945 at 3.5.
That's what the assistant director's coming to.
Okay.
Newlywed,
Oh, yes, I'm sorry.
good stuff there. Mhm.
And they dropped Greg down.
They dropped Greg's,
Yeah, they dropped it $742.
and why is that?
I wonder if she took it from him to add to the
Well,
assistant.
Yeah,
But still went up, but. My opinion, Greg's, I think our landfill, I would think he would.
Keep them the same, as-
He,
keep them the same, like in 19,945. Maybe the assistant director and deputy director the same.
Yeah.
Sound fair?
That's just dropping Greg $68.
Yeah.
so it's going to. What's Greg going to?
19,945.
Okay, so. Okay,
And everything else I think looks good.
is he okay with that, cause I. He's taking care of that landfill.
Now, that, what's he,
does it get money, does it get money out of the landfill? Is there a fund for that?
No, I mean. That was what he was hired to make sure.
To do
that
through
compliance
this.
Through this, felt that. I just
Well, she surely wouldn't have changed it unless she checked with
checked
that.
with him on the thought.
Now, one thing about this
Gonna work as many hours.
that could be. The director's position also does the AMA compliance.
Yeah.
And that does get paid out of the general fund, and that will have taxes coming out. We have to do that for the DLGF. SBOA. So,
Where did we put that 2,000, I forgot.
We put it in my room.
Well, it's not my way, then.
Yeah, we
said But I thought we said that you can't. do it.
yes,
Yeah, county general will just, yeah,
Tim asked, it has to come out of general.
It's in the,
it was in
budget
the,
and highway,
yeah, but we have
but
to
we
take,
crossed it out.
yeah.
So we gotta put it somewhere in general.
General,
Well, yeah, it,
Yes,
yeah, but we're giving not put it. Probably should go under the commissioners.
yes, I think so too. So council, there's the commissioners. Well, we've cut quite a bit out of their budget,
Still,
but
oh no, that, yeah, the highway wouldn't be county general, but we're all right. But then we just probably have to add a line item. You know, see that,
how to seed it, right?
uh,
Could we change, well, we didn't budget for that.
yeah,
I was thinking of changing that auditor stipend to the
Oh,
ADA
actually.
compliant.
that,
oh, yeah, did we put it under the
because-
auditors? I still think it should go under the commissioners.
How to seed it? No, it has to come out of general.
No, I think we,
Make a
I
lot
think-
of money.
because we're going to, well, did we do it rating to the commissioners?
No,
No,
Um. Well, if we put the 2,000, we'd have to change that. Economic development to 40,000.
I think we would be okay there.
I
Yeah,
would do that, put that
Yeah.
in.
and we change computer hardware down there to the ADA. Compliant.
Yeah, because, well, I think so, because most departments have stuff for computers.
Yeah. Is that all right with you, Kim?
Yeah, and
44,100, change that to the ADA.
ADA compliance.
yeah,
2,000, and then we're changing the
Economic.
economic development contract, yeah, to
To
40,
yeah.
okay.
got it.
Okay, that's perfect. Okay, now we can go back
So we'll put 2,000 in the,
in that and then drop in the,
I got it.
okay, perfect.
You just gotta remember when you figure FICA for all
Add that,
employees, add
yeah.
that 2,000, you got so
Better
much,
make a note.
what's,
I would say, okay, so back to the ambulance.
just,
I think so, I'll make a note. Okay.
Back to the ambulance, are everybody okay with that?
emergency management,
And now we'll do emergency management.
yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, sorry, we are emergency management.
You're ready for LAPC.
Yeah. There isn't any salaries into that, so we get that in the back, so.
Soil and water, this is where she or he or it,
Director.
Lori, changing it from secretary to director. So what do you, which position do you liken her to, which department as far as duties?
Assessor.
Order or assessor? Okay, so,
I would ask for 70%, but the 42, 82,
Well, that's, then that changed,
oh, that changed, what are they asking now?
40,
Oh,
That's what
yeah,
I-
I know that, okay.
That's what their board.
what their board suggested,
based off of
based on
people,
people change
yeah,
to a director.
the recorder is moving to 48,645. And the assessor is going to 49,678. So,
If we like there's 48, we listed,
yeah, that she's within the same ranges
yeah, those.
of, as those.
I think you would love that.
Mm-mm.
I'm okay, that's what I had wrote down, 47 or 48.
I probably 47, 48.
Let's take a 5-minute break. Let's see.
Okay, let me pull this.
Right, and then they get another person.
Right.
Okay, we're back to our meeting. So looking at the soil and water. You're thinking 48. Flat, 48.
That's what they requested,
And
right?
yeah, that was their request, so I think I'm in agreement with what they requested.
Okay,
All right. Sheriff's Department. The elected official, do we set their salary?
they said so.
That's what I thought, okay?
And that changes on July first,
Right,
so we need to move on to what it'll be next July
Right.
first, so we might. We've always had to
Mhm.
change the salary ordinance once the state tells us what that salary is, so is it right now 110? Is that what? Starting July first, is that what it went to?
I believe so, yes.
Okay,
and the jump in the retirement is because it changed, I think, the amount, but
Yeah.
yeah. The rate or whatever changed.
so that's the only salary of county general, right? So
Yeah. County General Jail Fund. The matron has to stay the same
It's,
as the lowest deputy, correct?
Yeah, it can't be less than what your lowest paid deputy, it's got to be the same. Because we got a deputy now that's gonna be making less than that, she was already making 60,000 this year, so we can't. Lower it, but. It doesn't have to be the same as the lowest paid, it just can't be less than what the lowest paid is. And it looks like you only requested 3% raise.
yeah,
He only requested 2.5.
She got almost an 8% raise last year because of the deputy, and she had to be bumped so much, so.
So where will that put her now then?
Well, you
50.95 is your lowest deputy request,
you'll put her at
so
62,457.
yeah, that the 3% that they requested and 3% for the deputy major.
Are you okay with that?
Yeah.
I would wanna go any more, just, I think there was such a jump last year that it's kind of inflated it.
And surely they talked to them that that's what they were gonna put in, request was 3%, so.
Okay, so the jailers, they did 3%,
Right. Jail commander,
commander deputy 5.
that was because of the $2,000
Mhm.
in the seniority.
Yeah, I think on my bad.
Well, and when you go over to page 54,
Deputy 5 is at 3,200,
Increase,
when all the rest of them are at 2,000. Except Ken, he's at 4,000. I don't understand why that's a 3,200.
that because he's commander,
that could be,
55 is the commander, that would be,
Paxton.
yeah.
I know they want to keep him as a deputy,
Well, it's,
but
I think it's a deputy slot, but he's
Yeah.
still, I mean,
I think
he isn't on the road, he does.
I had it at 61,200. 4.85% rate. It's gotta be because he's commander.
I don't. I would think he should be at the 3.5% like everybody else, not 4.35.
if you did 4%, it's 68,640. That gives him a little extra because he is the commander at the jail. If you feel that, are inclined to feel that way, that's what.
No, commander is no different than a director of
Mm-mm.
Need those other positions,
True.
we're going to have, so.
So-
I think we have to keep them,
The same.
I mean, unless there's
Yeah.
a reason, I mean,
He's got,
So the 68, 640.
I am 68, 310 at 3.5.
68 for 10 is 3.5.
But at 69 2, he would, there's. I mean, he's the jail commander and making. Less than. Several of the deputies. Same as deputies said.
Does he also have a car,
yes,
Oh, yeah.
but he's not on the road?
he'll get, when there's a wreck or a deal, he goes out of the jail and helps him, yep.
Yeah.
I don't know, then he decided. I'm more like.
Wasn't he the one we were talking about longevity early?
That was him.
That was Kim. I thought it was Paxton.
How long he's been there?
Several years ago, when we did an increase on our salaries, we also increased the years of service to,
It costs,
That's what,
and that cost us.
yeah,
But we did it so they could gain more in their retirement because we have so many young officers.
Want them to stay.
And they wanted to stay and
Stay, yeah.
they were
Yeah,
happy that we
Yeah.
did that.
yeah, that's what. So what, I mean, I'm definitely on keeping things, those other deputies, so
I mean,
it's fine,
I'm,
that's fine.
yeah, so
I'm kind of, I'm inclined to say 69 2 for the jail commander is, I don't think it's out of line when I look at some other deputies.
I think that holiday pay though.
That, we're gonna have,
Because they want the 15 holidays,
right,
they
and
don't approve that, so I'd like that to be dropped.
yeah, I asked Aaron about that too, and
but it
If
doesn't need to be
they
dropped.
would change that, we can always do an additional.
right, we have to bump that back down because it's in the handbook as 9.
Okay,
And they have not, to my understanding, they have not got that handbook completed with updating it.
No.
It's being worked on,
Mhm.
but it just hasn't been completed yet.
So do we leave it the same as the 25 budget?
Yes, we have to leave it the same.
14 4.
14.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yes, the handbook is being gone over and redone, so.
Okay, jail sergeant. How many?
How many are in there?
Or
4?
right now they're at 45, 275.
And they put a 3% raise in for
Mhm.
them. Did they get a big increase when we did all those or not?
No,
No, the jail sergeants, so it's just all the deputies,
Well, I
I
mean,
think we should bump those to 3.5.
3.5%, yeah, I think so.
That would make them 46,860 each.
860.
46, 860, and there's 4 of them,
Uh-huh.
okay. Yeah, I think
I think
they
3.5.
should.
Which-
Bring it down.
Yeah, which changes that big number to 187,439. 439.
We're still fine because we took that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
$1,000 out of the.
right.
okay.
And everything else looks good, so, all right. We got the men of records figured out. Public safety. We can't touch the elected official, that's state. We have an officer in this, who is
Is that the
that?
transport officer?
Yes,
No, they put in 3%, that's not a full time, so. 3% is okay on that.
I think it's good. Mayor board stays the same. Incentive pay we fixed. So now looking down here at the chief deputy. I don't feel bad about those.
That's what they expect. They think that matrix is what we have to go by.
Mhm.
And their people are keeping up with their seniority, right? Yeah. Or their longevity, I guess, what it goes.
So the admin of records, that 1,100, what did we end up doing with that?
Well, that would be, didn't we say that's the same as the deputies?
Yeah.
Courthouse?
So 41,427.
Okay. Is that right, Kim?
Yeah,
Okay,
So
and it'll all come out of public safety because we don't have money in the accident fund. Okay,
So the overtime changed to 12,000 and the holiday pay changed to 7,200.
yep,
Okay,
but
so you're leaving all
Wait a
these
minute.
deputies at what they requested?
don't we have to cut something on the sheriff budget? Because we increased that to 41,427, this is not out of the general fund.
yes.
So
Well, we did, yes, we cut overtime.
that's in.
Oh,
that's inside the general fund.
because we said we were gonna try and make
That's
changes on the
right.
salaries, right, so. We
So
still,
$2,000, we gotta cut some.
what did we advertise? 864,606. So. And
About $2,000.
Two more out of the holiday pay.
That's out of the county general.
three, that's 6,000, so it's the. Between, from the 39,492 to the 41,427, that we gotta cut. Approximately $2,000.
What's the emergency service allowance?
that's what they get paid, the 1st of June and the 1st of December. I think it's like their clothing allowance maybe, or like, yeah.
$1,000, maybe we could cut that back down to 12. Well, we've gotta find $2,000 somewhere here.
Well, got that overtime another 1,000,
Yeah,
and then we,
put that at 14,
and
make
yeah,
the
but-
emergency service allowance at 12. Well, wait a minute, there is holiday pay down here at the bottom,
where-
1,400. Or 15,000, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
10,000.
We cut that to 12,000. I thought, I have it.
Yeah,
written in my book.
yeah, we got that was.
Even though this, you're cutting the overtime,
So we cut that down to,
10.
well, it
No,
was at 10,200, so are we cutting it back to 7,200?
I cut the overtime to 12 and the holiday pay to 7,200 because we can only do
Okay, so
what is in that handbook.
I didn't see that hourly
Yeah,
on those.
so I had 866, 500 and something as a total in that.
That was the block of jail house.
So, yeah.
okay,
So we gotta cut these two too.
Well, what was, I marked out my administrative records, I don't know what that number was.
39,492.
39,492, okay, so we have 864,606. We added 6,000. We added.
I know, I thought you were talking about what we were doing, yeah.
You made me feel,
Yeah.
or maybe.
Do we make her, here, wait a minute, her figure, her figure was never the same as the deputies here last year.
Well, we took, remember, part of her
Three of
money
them.
was out of,
That's right,
Yeah,
the
the-
5,000. Or 5,100, whatever it was.
yeah,
I keep forgetting.
I know. It all runs together.
It does, maybe this will fix that for a little while.
So the overtime you took to
The
12,000?
overtime, we
Or,
took to 12
okay,
and
12,
holiday to 7,200.
okay, that's fine.
We can't.
okay, so. My figures show we're still $1,735 over what we advertised.
They don't say anything about it.
Hmm,
Will they say anything about it? That's just that little.
Yeah, you can't, but yeah, you can't budget more
All right, yeah.
All right.
than what you advertised, right, Kim? Yeah,
read these.
once you
This is
go
what
to
I
the
had.
gateway, they'll catch it.
And there was the responses.
So look at emergency service allowance back to the.
We can leave those where it was.
Before is that 12, but we still got cut
We still have to cut?
Yeah.
Those that. those
even,
We can
yeah,
drop that
because
down.
see, that's
Tell them to start there.
6,200, that's 6,000 takes care of that, will change sheriff's incentive.
No, I don't know.
You're like, I can't. So.
So I show we're off $1,735.
So we cut, what have we decided what how?
Well, we cut
How much do we have to cut, Dudley?
$1,735.
So do we cut that overtime another $1,735?
Or cut that emergency service allowance back to the 12,000, that takes up 1,000 of it. And then 735 off of the overtime,
Yeah, let's do that.
okay, so change that to 12,000.
Emergency services, which is 10,151. And then,
Then 12,000 minus 735 equals 11,265.
okay,
And if they need more, then it's just have to.
they'll have to come as, yeah.
Well, residents come to the.
So that makes sense to you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Very good.
Okay, so we're all set there. Circuit courts, wait a minute, nope, sorry. Operating supplies is good. Sheriff's retirement. Then took out. Circuit court. So Bill ended up back with the judge's budget.
Okay, so
See last year.
Bill was,
He was in the commissioners
Yeah, I know what was his,
last year.
it was 60 last
Yeah.
year. No, I'm not gonna go on there.
He was 63, I thought.
I went around, yes, 63, I apologize. It
Commissioner.
was on the commission.
Oh.
Last year, he's.
so it's 3%.
So he gets,
So-
no, it's the 2,000, just like the other.
Yeah.
Deputies is what it is.
so he'll
Yeah.
be 65.
Yeah.
Okay, but what the reporter, the bailiff, they should put in 3%. Are we gonna give them 3.5 like? The others,
Yeah, I think we should.
I think we should too,
Okay.
that's gonna, increase it a little bit, but still,
We can't,
we can't give it others. 3.
yeah.
Okay, so looking at the reporter. That would come to 49,680. Okay. The bailiff would come to 43,988. The chief probation officer,
More claims.
Small claims.
oh, I'm sorry, small claims, that's what I meant. Comes to 45,540.
Now probation officer is set by the state.
We don't touch that one.
No.
The second officer. We
Is that's probation officer too, right?
Yes, we
Right,
can't
That's
do
that's
anything
the
with
same,
that.
yeah,
The admin assistant
that's usually the same as the,
deputies,
yeah,
41,427.
And the 40 judge is just saying that
Yeah.
35,000.
Yep. Feels good. Extra clerical is
per
per
hour.
hour, so are we doing the 17 for 27.6?
Yes, that's what we decided when.
Mhm.
Court administrator, didn't put any raise for that up, I think that's part-time maybe, so.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Okay. So that would stay. But I think that's it,
yeah. And we don't touch costs or anything on that because that's all. Is that green?
well, no, that's not the grant, that's what we pay in the.
Okay.
County general.
Okay.
Didn't lose,
We did the building repairs and capital outlay, right? And so moving on. Pauper Council, we can't do anything about, that's that
you know,
group that they're in. And so security and. Extra clerical, is that gonna be at that $17?
what did we do this year?
875.
Well, we don't have anything on the salary ordinance that we probably should,
the 17.
you know.
Okay.
Okay. Third officer, that's still probation.
Yeah.
So we can't touch that. Okay. Prosecutor. The clerk, is that at the hourly rate then? Has to be.
Part
I
of it is
think
paid,
part gets paid out of two different accounts, it's the same as the deputies. It's just.
Yeah, here it is. There's-
Half
I
out
see
of
it.
line, half out of 40,
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah.
So,
427 divided by 2.
yes.
yeah.
So, what's what,
20,713.
2713 out of each account.
20,714 out of them.
20,714 out of each one, right?
No, 713 out of one and 714 out of one.
Okay, so are we taking 714 out of Title IV?
I don't know, one of them's got to pay out.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do that.
Out of 40, let's say. Yeah,
And the out of prosecuting attorney, that'll be the 13, 2713.
What page are you on?
I'm on 9 and 27.
we only have one,
And this investigator, no, nothing, okay. That would-
so clerk or secretary, that would be the. Same as the,
And so will the administrator one.
Yeah, there's a same.
yes.
So 41, 427. 41, 427. You know, okay. Everything else. Looks good. Page 64. Nothing. 65. Administrator, is it, wait a minute. Does that administrator get paid out of two funds?
They just get extra.
Oh, we get extra for doing.
Yeah, two of them get extra.
For.
Okay,
taking care
Yeah.
of the incentive fund, okay.
that's what all those are, the administrator
Yeah,
and secretary.
and then
And
part-time, he
part-time.
has part-time on other
Okay.
time.
And then there's another part-time in infraction deferral.
Mhm.
Well, what's the officer under infraction deferral? The part-time something.
What's that? Oh, that's the transport officer, the other,
Oh.
where a
Yeah.
Baldwin comes out of, yeah.
Yep, okay,
Okay,
trains, is a transport officer.
yeah. Did you have enough money in that account? That's, you know, I was getting close. 2,400 is 9,000 left in there right now. We took in 21,000 this year, that's 30,000. I don't think it's in there. I will look now.
Okay.
But he can't spend it if he doesn't have it, so he might not be able to like do Project Boulevard and those if he doesn't. He didn't have the money in infraction referral.
Okay.
Took in 21,000 this year and spent out 32,000.
That's transport for court, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
Okay, so what's the transport officer and public safety sheriff?
well,
half of it's paid more.
he pays half, he's always paid half of that out of this account, but I don't know if he's gonna have enough money next year.
Well, the transport officer out of the sheriff's getting a 3% increase, and this one's only getting less than a 1%.
They're unable to do though, right?
Fine. Yeah, it's a budget for that, we'd have to figure out what that increase would be and then drop something else by that amount to keep it the same. Cause the 3% would put him at 22,297.
How much part-time do they use?
And that's another $444, so we would have to drop this budget in infraction deferral by 444, but then if he's not gonna have enough money.
He's not gonna be able to spend all that, I mean. He'll just have to see what he's got next year, I mean, he can't spend the money that he doesn't have.
Cause this account only takes in what,
They collect on
Collect,
infection
yeah.
referrals and said. They took in a lot less than they've spent out this year, so. You're gonna be. Collects the same amount next year, and he starts the year with,
what does he use law enforcement equipment for?
I think he can use deferral to. Buy equipment for cities, like. Radar.
Gotcha,
and stuff,
okay.
yes.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, but he can only do it if he's got the money, so I mean, I'd say we just leave it because.
see where it shakes out.
Yeah, he'll know what, he won't be able to do that, all those programs, if he doesn't have that money next year.
Right. Okay,
But
Highway.
he'll have, I mean, he'll have enough for the officer and for retirement, social security, and I don't know if he'll have any money for any of those other things, but. They'll have to deal with it when it's guys.
mhm. And does he have anything in there right now?
Right now, there's. 400 is, yes. Right now, he has $90,000.
So he could technically have some to do something with. But he just is not gonna have enough to do everything he wants.
Cause it brings in how
No,
much?
because
and stuff.
like this year, so far this year has brought in 21,000, so.
That barely covers
10
the
months is
officer.
2,000 a month, so, you know, he gets 25,000. That. Is if he doesn't spend any more money this year. But we know he will because he's gonna be paying the officer
Yeah,
rest of the year, so he may. He may not have enough money for that officer for next year, but. And if he doesn't, then he's gonna have to come to us and Hey,
cause
I'd
they
say-
split his pay.
yes, I would say next year. He's gonna have to move some of that officer money into the sheriff's budget.
Yeah,
As this infraction deferral money that they get, that's went down. I'm guessing.
Well,
seems like there's a lot of things that they used to get money for that offset things, like their paper service fees and all that.
Mhm.
The pension, they don't get any of that stuff anymore,
Right, and this is,
so.
you know, if you get a speeding ticket, you
Right,
don't
defer it.
record, you pay that money in, then, yeah, deferral,
So,
he gets.
Are they getting less now than what they used to? Or,
Let me see what it was last. I mean, yeah,
I'm guessing because the budget last year was this much, so I'm thinking like. I'm just wondering why all these fees are down so much.
well, we've told him for the last 3 years that. He wasn't taking enough money into that budget. It's-
Is there a set?
No, no, not at all. No,
Working hours?
no. I think maybe,
I know where you're going with this.
It's not
Yeah.
changing anything, I just.
Okay,
He needs to
so,
start adjusting his budget if he's not bringing this much in.
Right.
okay, so here in 2020. Took in 48,000. This year, so far this year, it's only taken in, what, let's say 21,000,
Less than half.
so that's a big, you know.
So I was curious why he would have a budget of 53,000 because we used to take in that.
Yeah, they used to
Okay.
take in.
So. The part-time then, is that? Set hours?
No, I think he. I'll let the project pull over, I mean, I think he pays. Officers that they,
I think, yeah, officers can work these different,
Yeah.
they can work project over.
No, I'm talking about part-time.
yeah, well, I mean, I think
I think he pulls part-time from different areas.
Yes. he might
He
pay
pays
that.
for.
he pays the deputies out of Project Pullover and then the part-time deputy is his part-time person.
Yes,
Okay.
He has a girl in his office
But
who
he
works part-time.
pulls that from different areas. I mean, it's not just his
Right.
one, this
He
$2,000
pays out.
isn't one person, it's that person pulls from different parts of the budget.
Yeah, he doesn't have money, he can't spend it, so.
Yeah, cause he has part-time in here and then part-time in county general. And he uses both of those for his part-time job.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't wanna cut anything here, but he's gonna have. to
Yeah,
probably
there-
cut.
yeah.
They just need to know that they might have no.
Yes.
Yeah.
And he's
Yeah.
been warned, you know,
Okay.
I wasn't here when he presented this time, but I've always warned him every year, you know. You may not have enough, you may have to pay that officer out of
Okay.
the other. You may have to do 2/3, 1/3, and
So we can't touch this. We're gonna have to, unless we cut.
we can cut, but I mean, it's
Totally.
it's a funded account that, just like the alcohol and drug and all those others, they can't spend it if they don't have it, so. And what
So
will
he just-
happen, if he doesn't have enough for the officer, he's gonna have to come to us and say, you know, I'm not gonna spend enough and.
Extra.
And we'll
So-
have to. Do an additional.
Just leave it at the 21,800.
I,
You have to, no?
yeah.
Okay, and then maybe I'll just, yeah.
So do you wanna leave it as is and just have him come to us when he needs the extra? Because we
No, I
can't,
don't
we
think he
can't
comes to
cut.
us for extra, I think he just doesn't get to do this.
Well, that's what I mean.
Right, except
Yeah.
if he doesn't have enough for the officer, he's gonna have to come to us to right?
But there should be enough for the salaries,
I would,
because even, he got 5,000 in there that's
Mhm.
project pullover that they don't. Essentially have to do,
Well, and you said some of
That
it
would
gets
make
paid
it-
out of that.
20. that would
Yeah,
make
we
it
just
budget
did,
26,
we just
77.
did
A transfer,
Yeah, we just did a transfer where he paid
I can't-
wages out of that project pullover.
yeah, that he pays, that's a salary,
Mhm.
so.
Okay,
So if he's got 9,000 in there, he's gonna use some, but brings in 21, then should have enough to pay the officers. But maybe not enough to do any of this postage.
Other stuff.
You know, the other stuff.
Well, yeah, he's got 9,000 right now, but we don't
There's
know how much he's
some-
gonna spend
yeah.
now in November and December.
Yeah.
And if he only collects 21,000 next year, that's going.
mhm. All right, so we just leave it as is and see how it comes out.
Okay.
Highway department. And bridge. How many, is this just one foreman out of this? Is
Twice.
that Travis?
Yeah.
That's- I had it figured. it would-
Okay, so 71. 36. Plus 3. 74, 247.
In bridge crew, that's just one person, right?
Mhm.
Okay, so 116.
Yes.
52, 802.
Okay.
Right. Turning over to page 53. Nothing, 56.
What's the bridge crew?
Well, let's remove
Okay.
bridge crew to. The Q bridge,
In bridge.
that the laborers, I don't know how
How
many,
many laborers?
Two.
Two?
2 laborers.
Mhm.
Okay, so. 104, 607. 108, 268. Which comes out to 54, 134 each. Okay. Page 60. We doing that at the same?
Yeah.
84, 119. 87, 63,
What did you say, I'm sorry?
87 and $63. And then the 41, 427. How many laborers are in the NBA?
12.
12.
Mhm.
236. 686, 449. And changing the part-time, overtime. Overtime, we went back to that number, didn't we?
25, 606.
No, we changed it back to the
55,
55, 606, and we took it out of somewhere else. I don't remember where we took it out, but
I can have that.
yeah,
55, 6.
55, 606. Okay. Shop foreman. Page 62. 55, 302.
Mechanics,
3.
3,
The 155, 255.
So on some of these guys, they all get paid different amounts
Yeah,
Oh,
based on how long they've been here. Do I just figure it like
yeah,
just 3.5 for each person? Okay. I just want to make sure.
so that comes out to Well, you gotta get paid different minimum.
The total should come out.
Just make sure the total is, I
Yeah.
gotcha.
Yeah.
I'll break it all down.
Okay, health department. Health officer,
Mhm.
28, 528.
Can you repeat that? I'm so sorry.
28, 528. Clerk register, we're gonna do the 41. 427. Now the grant coordinator, the environmental, that gets paid out of two different. Yeah. It's at 1161 and 1159. No, it does not anymore. They moved that again. It comes out of
Yeah.
9775, page 85. No, it doesn't. Did they move it all to this one? They must have moved it all to this one.
Well, no,
Part of it comes out of-
$5,000 more because the curriculum went from 25 to 20.
yes,
Yeah.
we're gonna receive 20,000, except that. There's only advertised as 2,000, so we will have to do an additional.
Mhm.
At some point next year,
Okay.
because for some reason. Only got advertised 2,000, we asked her the Monday. The other night, and she said we will get 20,000, not 2,000.
So how do you
On
want,
that next page, I mean, on that
right,
page 85.
so how do you want to handle that?
Well, we did, it's gonna be 20,000 plus. Well, are you gonna do 3.5%?
Yeah, because 3.5 is 31,734.
We need to add 5,000 to that because.
Okay.
Because it comes out of,
That makes it 36,734.
because 25,000 goes, well, what you need to do
Well,
is
you had 25,000
20.
paid last
Yeah.
year, plus
30,061.
30,661.
And then take that times 3.5%.
So 25,000 plus the 3661.
Yeah. Equals
Plus-
55,661. Then you take that times,
57,609.
correct, 57, that should be his salary.
57,
57,609.
Plus we have to take the 20,000 out of that.
So this one should be 37,609, not 38.
Right. 37,609. Yep.
Yeah, I think we're on.
yeah, so that's right.
And then they'll do an additional at the beginning of the year for that 18,000 or a transfer, I mean. Or whatever it has to be done.
So how's Janet get paid? What's she get paid out of there?
Who,
Janet,
She gets paid out of, 1159.
1159, yeah.
And
but I mean,
she's at environmental too, right?
yeah,
So
the 71.
okay.
Change to.
Oh, I guess.
Oh, we gotta change.
We gotta do the public health nurse, 61,786, that's 3.5%. 63,949,
Okay,
health nurse, 63,949.
okay. Jim.
Jimmy. 7%. 77,47.
Wait,
70,000.
747.
I was looking at the group health and I thought. That's very nice. Okay.
All right.
So
then-
security's gonna change. But
Yeah.
we'll all have to
Yep,
put all those salaries in.
Hey,
Now, how many board members do they have?
Uh,
I should know this.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 or 7.
How many do they?
Well, I mean, the budget's the same, but we just need to make sure the salary ordinance says that they don't get paid unless they attend the meeting.
mhm.
Okay.
There's 7 board members.
Counting Doc,
Does that count you? You?
I'm not,
Oh.
I just.
And when how often do they meet?
Listen to him, watch. They have questions about the button dog,
Do you meet once a month?
but. If I don't know the answer, I ask Bev. On that help,
Okay,
but I don't do everything.
are we good on that page? Okay. Page 51. I think she took a lot of stuff out of here.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's the state money, right?
Oh, we've got that assistant public health nurse. But she's got new,
That'd be Brian Harshbarger's wife.
yeah,
I think they meet, the whole board meets, what, 4 times a year?
Yeah.
I think it's 4, that's what Jenny said.
okay. Nothing there, page 52, nothing there. Page 85, we already know what's happening there.
Yeah, we just have to remember that we gotta do that
Mhm.
additional.
Additional of 18,000.
For this year,
No,
next
beginning of
year.
next year.
They only got advertised for 2,000, but they're gonna receive 20,000.
And we'll have to do it after February 1 or whatever date they deem.
Yeah, I think
Which is enough for the salary for 7 months, so we don't have to do it.
Yeah, so 911, page 24. She told us there were 2 operators.
2 lead operators.
But she only put in 0.95 raise.
I don't know that that's a raise, it's because numbers were so screwed. There was 8 full-time, 2 part-time, now there's 5 of them.
There's 95, no, like 96.
Full-time and 2 part-time.
Except some of it comes out of.
I've got 8 full-time, 2 of them are leads, 1 floater, 2 part-times and Dave.
We got the floater in here. We
What
got,
percent?
how many leads, 2,
Yep.
Mhm.
and how many operators?
Dave,
There's 2 and then 2 leads.
no,
No, there's more than that.
There's 6.
8 full-time and 2 part-time.
Yeah. There's 3 that comes out of non-reverting,
Right, there's operators in the non-reverter.
and then there's 2 under general
And then 2 leads.
and 2 leads under general. She took the 1 operator out of 1222 statewide,
And she has the director and deputy director.
coming out of non-revert,
Yeah.
coming out of.
Statewide.
Statewide. Well, we can't do anything unless we take from somewhere else.
What do you want to do, anything?
Oh, yes,
Yeah.
because that's
Yeah.
what was advertised.
Yeah,
430,000 through 4.
you can't cut her part-time because we know that she will need that.
Except we got 8.89% for the lead operators, so I think if you cut, I mean, did those at 3.5 and the operators at 3.5, we still should be all right.
So the lead at 3.5 is 100,206.
Okay, what's the operators at 3.5?
Okay, so then 95,775 plus 3.5%. 99,127.
Then you're all right. Cause that'd be 199,000 and you're 201 with what was requested,
Mhm.
so. That's okay. Cause we cut uniforms also, and we raised IDAC, so,
Yeah, we're cutting the salaries by
yeah.
$3,000 roughly, so,
Yeah. That's, so.
yeah, we're shifting it around, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
That page anyway.
okay. Page 71. The director,
3.5, both of those, deputy and director.
3.5. 67,275. And 54,028. And part-time is gonna be 17. Is that what we're doing for 26?
What did we,
I think it was 17.
Not really,
No, $17 minimum.
oh,
What did we do before in 911?
I don't see it listed, what the part-time you got to do it in, not in minimum. I did.
No,
And see, we can see, well, no, we can't.
we don't have a raise, we that's part-time $10,000 and no,
yeah, I don't, oh,
so we need to put that on there. So 17 per hour. And there should. Got a problem with that, you just come to us and ask,
Yeah.
tell us why and. Let's. Make changes.
Okay, page 72. Operators,
That.
yeah, there's 3 of them.
That could be a problem,
yeah, because there's no way to take it from anywhere
I'll
else.
have to cover overtime. Because, what?
It's 148,691 at 3.5,
148,
691.
691, okay. Non-reverting, is that people like? General fund, statewide, yeah, so we're only advertised 380, so. That increase will have to be taken off of. Overtime, she's gonna need more, so I'll just have to come back to us, cause they're
That makes overtime 25 or 38.
25,038.
25,038 for overtime.
Okay.
I have
Oh, wait a
to
minute,
make
no,
difference
overtime.
with
That's
$5,000.
part-time, I think you took off part-time, overtime's that. Oh, I'm sorry, overtime's 28,700,
Yeah,
that's the only thing we can do, cause that's all it was advertised.
Yeah, because the difference between what she's requesting and what. We're doing is $5,028.21. So you might as well say $5,000, 50/30 and be done with it. Round the number up and take that off of 28,700.
So
I
change,
said. If we, the 3 operators, if we make that 148,691,
Right.
that is 3,662 more than what was advertised.
Mhm.
So I took that 3,662 off of the 28,700,
And you ended up with 25
38.
25 or 38.
things.
So that makes your total still pretty easy.
Yeah. We'll just have to do that.
You know, dollars.
Okay, miscellaneous. I don't know what's in here, but. Okay, page 43. I think we fixed that.
Yeah,
43, that's what it's, that's 7.
what about the janitor?
Yes, it's just,
We
we
reversed
flip
it.
those, reverse those, so.
But that's more than 3.5%.
Make this 3.5%.
27,865 plus 3.5. Is 28,840.
well, when we submitted this, he was still lower,
Right.
Yeah,
so,
so we just leave it, give him that for that out this year. He's doing great. job.
oh, he's doing so good.
Okay,
I mean,
let's leave it.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Hey, back to page 41.
And then miscellaneous.
Yeah.
41.
Yeah, we're talking about automobiles, out of the two cabinet for county sheriff, buying 1 vehicle. And out of, and then buying 1 out of county, 2 or 3 out of the county farm. Was that for this year?
Well, this will be for 26 here, but I think Dudley, you and I looked up to see how much is available now,
in capital.
and I don't remember what we found out.
This
Well,
is- yeah,
this,
This was buying one car next year out of county sheriff and 2 out of Riverboat.
Riverboat, not County Farm.
we used to do it out of county farm, but we're funds are low, I
I
think,
guess,
county.
no, it looks like there's 55,000 each of those. But I think that's. You can't really say one out of one, it's basically 1.5 out of each of them. Because. That's 110,000, which isn't enough for 3 vehicles, in their trade-ins.
Right.
Yeah, I guess they would get a lot for their,
So really, it's 1.5 vehicles out of each of those funds. I think it's under it. Works out to be.
Actually, the county farm fund went up quite a
Um,
bit because of the ground they sold out there to.
we could technically take one out of county farm, one out of riverboat, and one out of Hume Cap. Next year.
But he was kind of talking like this
He
year.
needed, he thought about it this year only because Kelly Chevrolet had 3 that are sitting there and outfitted and ready to
He
go.
wasn't getting much for trading.
He's still working on that, he said.
yeah.
Well, let's just wait for, see
Don't have-
what he comes up with,
Yeah,
we'll
and-
look at our funds.
And what time? I mean, if this is getting into,
We didn't budget on this year because they bought some at the end of last
right,
Sure, yeah.
yeah,
for this year. So they bought the ones that they had budgeted last year, and then they bought some at the very end of last year.
Right.
But
So. They're correct.
Let's just see what he works out and then we can look at
right,
the figures and because even we can leave these in the budget and if we need to not spend it, then we'll spend it.
right, it was leave it.
Okay. That's all.
Can we look at coronavirus real quick while we're in the back here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Did we, no, it's coronavirus, it's just hanging around.
The map.
Yeah,
It's-
it's 2020 over yet.
what is your?
Probably the very last.
It's 82 in miscellaneous.
Oh, what? Well, he didn't decide anything on the area, once right, he's gonna get some figures.
Yeah, he told us that. That was the other thing he told us today.
Yes, the air ambulance, he thinks they are.
Got a sign.
So there is 3 different spots. Okay, I'm wrong.
The-
This one.
Did you say the helicopter thing?
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's on the agenda for Monday.
What's
He
that?
said
It's
the
on the-
helicopter is on the agenda for
I put it-
Monday,
Yeah,
and he's hoping to have some information. From Dana. On that, to see how many runs and see if
Thanks,
it's
Sarah.
worthwhile and.
Well, I can tell you, I have a family member and a very close friend who have both used it in the last 3 months and they did not pay a bill.
Good for them.
So
that's awesome.
I mean, they're $27,000 bill,
That's awesome.
like out because of this.
That's
They
awesome.
both were saying it's a helicopter and,
Wow.
Yeah, that's great.
yeah.
That's why we did it. So, yep.
I've been saying there's a lot of times, a lot
They're not
of people are
available.
getting out of them, because they don't have staff.
They don't have staff.
He wants to know how many times they've been called and.
Not showing up. Right.
Okay,
That's one news, but I think it's, even if we have.
And $50,000.
No, it's on my to-do list.
Yeah.
That's
But-
700 miles long.
So
Paid for it.
I have it. I'm gonna do
What's
it.
the, so
her list is the CVS receipt.
what's the payments on them, on that one we can remember?
Uh,
47,000.
No,
no,
12,000. Yeah, that's it.
yeah.
Okay, clerk,
so it is the
at the
CBS.
beginning, you didn't do the.
What, I thought you wanted to look at.
Oh, coronavirus, yes. Do we know? We still haven't figured out what's going on here with the total.
Well, I think it was, because they paid, then they paid 3 of the payments,
That's 25,000.
Yeah,
12,500.
so
Yes, sir.
37,500. Which might need to
it is,
be
yeah.
paid if Atticus. Presents bills for that building. Because we did budget
Mhm.
234. But I still don't understand. That 1,591,000 cannot be correct. For 2026, because we cannot. Budget more than. What was agreed upon last year, because that's. You can't change it, the Fed said 25 was, you had to tell them what you were gonna spend the money for. And you couldn't make any changes. So,
And we don't know an exact figure that we allocated for the highway building. We've got to find out what that exact figure is.
yes.
I remember how Colleen would print out and say, here's what we've spent, here's what's allocated, and here's the total.
Yes, we always got that printed.
I wonder if, I don't know that I have one, I
I
might.
did,
Do you have one?
yeah. But I mean, it was.
But-
It was,
If you do have it, maybe I can,
Work off of that.
yeah,
Okay, so here's the problem, budget for 2025 was 1,621,926. But we only started the year in that account with $1,607,625.19, so that's. All there was to spend.
Yes.
Should have,
that was it.
Yeah.
What's the date? Okay,
Is there a date on there?
well,
Fund balance as of, okay. Council did an appropriation reduction for the WEGA line item in 10/16/2024. The fund balance as of 12/31/2024. Refund was added to the county highway garage, not deducted from the annex. County highway garage. We allocated $1,230,442.
$1,200,000,
$230,442.
okay, so we have.
1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 2. Minus the WEGA,
no, you added,
yeah.
that's right, plus the 234,694.
1,444,442.
Oh, gosh, too many fingers
I
going.
made 214,000. Unless you're making it 234,
694.
that may be what I should do.
Okay, so. I thought we added some to that. At the end of the year, because maybe what was returned from.
We had a refund from Taft Stepninius for overpayment of 2,000. Okay, so. Refund was added to the county highway garage, not deducted from the annex, and then she had a balance down here of $1,600,580.
I bet in the legislators, I check up what the sheet says in this book.
So we started the year with 1,607,625.19, and we subtract the 1,230,442. Leaves 377,183.19. And that's not what we budgeted for the incubator. So we're off
Well,
$143,000.
where did that come? Yeah, do you wanna make a copy of that? Yeah. Just make a copy for all of us, yeah.
What's the date on that video?
That'd be the end of the year,
October.
yeah, and then.
So we did something in December because. That's when we had to get Brenda to agree
Right,
and.
this was dated 12/30
Oh,
of
12/30.
2024, but we did a pay or a WEGA payment or something in October,
Okay.
yeah.
I mean, we adopted. 1,387,232. Before in 2025, so we can spend at least that. On the highway garage. And if we take that from the.
You know, this 1,621,926 is not far from that 1,607.
7, yes,
And then she got the original.
oh,
Oh, yeah, we should.
which is what 80, okay.
Oh, sorry.
65, 19,
Well,
7.
Kingman did, I mean, Hillsborough didn't use all that money, remember?
And that's what the top figure is,
50.
yeah,
Thank you.
top right. That went back in, and that was supposed to go towards the highway. That 150 was supposed to be added to that 1,230,442, I know that.
Yes. And
So
that,
that came out to
That's why I was-
1,381,137.
That's why I wrote down there.
okay, so let me. 1607. 6519.
It says the council and commissioners approved up to 1,400,000 for the county highway garage.
Okay,
That makes more sense.
okay, so if you take off. What we started the year, 1,607,000. And you subtract that 1,380,000. That leaves 227,183 for the incubator,
That makes sense.
yeah.
And then any remaining funds from that, we may have to do an additional something of a ordinance or something that says we're gonna use the remaining funds towards the highway. Can we do that?
I think that's why we did up to 1.4.
So we should be okay since we did up to 1
Rounded.
if they don't spend all that money, but then.
I think they're going to, Joe.
Oh.
Page
Just in that
1607.
first wrong, so.
Minus one.
Just have to have it all done by December.
Yeah, like you did.
Okay, so that will work because if you take, if we give all 1.4 and you deduct that off the 1,607, you end up with 207, and you said that payment was what, like 211 or something like that? 213, we're gonna be fine.
Okay.
So we can move forward on this, we're good.
Okay.
I think,
We just need to change,
which that 203 will be that incubator payment.
we just need to change that 1,591,000 to. I'd say we just do it to 1,400,000,
Yeah,
since that's what we said, that's two.
yeah,
Each that.
1,400,
Oh,
okay, and then.
then I think we
Yeah.
should be good,
And then the difference on that will be that incubator payment,
yeah,
because we didn't budget anything for 20. Well, it has to be paid with 25,
yes, they have to spend all that by December 31st,
okay.
if they don't, they lose it, so. And we lose it because we can't, but.
And they know,
Also, they have a couple other funds they gotta spend by the end of the week too.
okay, so we're good there, so now we can move to the clerk.
Got money.
Clerk and auditor.
Oh, that auditor.
Kim, can you
Yeah.
go ahead?
Good.
The big pain in the butt.
Yeah.
She is.
She's a whiner.
Oh, she's a pain.
Okay, so they already did, are we doing 3.5 then for, okay? 48,636 plus 5%. Equals 50,338.
And the others was 41,
427.
so, okay.
Nothing else there. Voter registration deputy, that'll be 41,427.
Yeah.
Okay,
mean, it's only $25, but registration officer. I mean, we didn't raise anybody else that gets extra for.
Let's bump that back,
Which one is that?
registration officer,
Parks, it's,
So he's doing 36.
3675, because we didn't change anyone else's that do extras. She did an increase on her board members. Mhm.
I think that's because they have to attend a 3-day meeting.
Yeah, it's not a 1-day deal anymore.
Mm.
Everything else looks good.
Yeah, and then elections.
That Kim, I don't know what we're gonna do with her.
Fired.
Fine. I did learn that from Donald.
I know.
Your calls, your training.
Kim's going, oh,
I'm like,
that's
all
fine
right.
by me.
I'm tired.
Now. Little Kim. You get paid extra somewhere, don't you, Kim?
Yeah, there is the auditor stipend right
Yes,
there.
yep.
And then, for the meetings it comes out of, it's the, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Except we've been having a lot more than,
I know.
I do, right?
yeah,
I
I
think
think
that,
it's gonna be having more than we expected in the future.
yeah.
I think the biggest thing for me is just, the HR, where it was nothing last year. For Lisa doing these meetings at night and
Mhm.
stuff. I think that's more important than,
I think so.
cause it
too.
takes her whole evening and
Right,
she's a single mom and I think that's important.
yeah. She has children, I didn't know she had children.
She has a daughter, 14.
14. Okay, so.
Yeah.
Little Kim. At 3.5 is 55,124. And then all of the deputies is that 41,427.
You have the third and the fourth deputy, right?
I do now, yeah.
Yep.
Well. I think under the council, those night meetings, because. The commissioners change now that every other meeting is a night meeting, plus we've had several, I think we ought to increase that. The special and joint night meetings,
We put in
that's on
that
page
so that
13.
we didn't change that, and I thought that at the time.
So bump that to 5, or where aren't you leaving?
Yeah. We at least 5,000 for that,
Yeah, I'm right.
because
No,
it's gone,
I
you
agree.
know, from
Absolutely.
0 and to they have at least 12, just the commissioners now at night. Even,
All our extra meetings.
yeah, and then all our extra meetings too, so.
So if we-
Let's see there.
Do you wanna cut office supplies to 4 then?
We don't have to cut it,
Oh, we don't have to, that's right.
no, just increase that.
Mhm.
Okay,
So we have that 5,000,
yes,
okay,
if I could work all over, we probably should have done 10, but.
yeah,
I don't know, 5's enough.
I know, that's, I wonder if we have to do like 7,500.
Yeah, 7,500, I don't know if 5's enough, when I'm calculating.
When I'm thinking about,
no other
Well,
officer
plus-
has to be here at night. But
Yeah.
yes,
I mean, they're
So
3-hour meetings, at 7,000.
Yeah, so-
yeah, let's do 7. Okay, so then,
Page 13, yeah.
that,
Make sure you get that changed.
That's the most important thing.
When they come in for special night meetings, that isn't hourly wage, but it's just whatever. Stop it.
It's just for fun.
But I mean, you have a figure that you put down for those meetings.
For Lisa, she gets comp time, but I don't get anything.
You don't?
Just, I mean, whatever you guys give me that, I get it once a quarter.
So this 7 would be divided quarterly.
Just that 7 would
Oh,
be
okay.
divided
That's what I'm
quarterly.
talking about.
So, okay, yeah, I don't have anything like I officially,
Hourly rate for meetings doesn't.
Yeah.
She just gets comp time.
yeah,
Okay, okay.
yeah, Lisa does, but that's why I was like, I would rather her get some money. You know, get paid, cause it takes your whole evening, you know.
So where would she be paid out of then?
Under the auditor's budget,
Stipend?
under HR. Like in 2024,
She's.
yeah, that's for her. Yeah, because I got $525 one year.
Yeah.
And so I put in,
That's what I was.
that's
It's not
her-
in comp
yeah.
cash. That's where her money's gonna be.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that-
Okay, so because we reduced the amount of those deputies. The total amount we reduced, all 4 of those is 2,400. Should we add that human resource?
I think you started, I think two.
I think two for that first year, and then see how many times.
Yep, see how many times we have to use it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That works. Okay, moving on to, is that it?
That's it.
Oh, my goodness.
Okay.
Oh, my goodness.
So,
For
I
record.
mean, now it's gonna take, Kim's gotta put all these figures in and.
Sit out another one of
if you guys need me, I'm working from home tomorrow, so nobody bothers me.
Yes.
I mean, honestly, I have it all set up, my kids are in California.
I'll try not to buy it at
You can.
8:30
Yeah.
or 8:30 morning meeting.
Get back to-
But
Yeah.
we gonna be fair to vote on this on Monday. I don't know, you're gonna have enough time to get all that done and for us to check us if there's any mistakes.
I will do my best.
We don't have to do the salary ordinance
Right.
until December, yeah,
Yeah.
to make sure.
I will absolutely,
But
do
the
my best.
budget, do you think we'll be able to
you mean,
vote
like,
on that? Monday?
get this all,
You know,
yeah, I can do it,
Yeah.
I got it,
and,
I got it,
It's Monday evening, so we can look at it.
Oh.
We're in the day Monday.
nothing,
And then she's gonna be gone this week.
maybe,
I'm comfortable.
if I get this done, I'm so.
I know, I don't want.
I'm
you to
so
be-
nervous, like, I don't wanna mess up.
I know, you won't, we'll check it out.
I know, but you know what I mean, like, I just get so nervous, like, I don't wanna screw up anybody's fun.
Right, Monday night.
And then-
Thank you, I'm looking, find it.
You don't wanna drop off at night.
Oh, gosh,
So when do we have,
oh, gosh,
Oh, that'd be awful.
when do we have to vote on this,
well,
or what date?
I talked to Kyle from the DLGF today. And he said that we could change it if we needed to.
Cause we have it down for Monday, right?
Right,
But I, one, like Denise says, I'm not comfortable getting this on Monday.
and then voting on it right away.
Make sure. we
And
get-
that's why I talked to Kyle from the DLGF and he said if we needed to change it, we can, just let him know.
So we can up the
We
spit
could,
and
we
up
could,
the-
yeah,
And then if we find an error, we
Yeah.
can change that.
cause I was like, what if we aren't ready yet, cause I'm,
Because we don't know about the ARC.
yeah, like we wanna make, there's a few things that we're not 100% sure on. So, I mean, if we needed to meet next week, I can always. Come back earlier or something.
Well, I mean, what's the final date that the state required? it to
Um,
that time?
It has to be
I think
uploaded
it's
on the
the-
3rd.
Yeah, it's, that'd be before then, but I think it's the end of
It's-
October.
Yeah.
I'm not,
I
I'm
was
not.
thinking
sure.
It was like the 28th.
Yeah, it was like, I'd have to look.
For that.
I feel like,
I think it's the 23rd
yeah,
or the 20th or something like that.
I agree with Denise, I don't think we can
I mean, I don't wanna get it to you and then be like, hey, we're voting on it tonight, yeah.
on Monday, I
I
think
mean,
maybe look over,
If I-
if we can see any changes.
if I get it done, like, say Saturday, I'll send it to you guys. Man, I have no life.
You have any questions?
Oh, that's an experience for me.
Hardly.
For me,
Do whatever you want.
I was just spinning my head and spinning it.
Can I get a motion to, oh, no,
So,
to recess the meeting? Second, Jeff, all in favor?
Oh, wait a minute, before,
Oh.
you wanna vote on those minutes now since Jeff's here?
Yeah, we can, yes, I almost forgot, got so wrapped up in
Now you
the.
have four.
I know.
Right,
Like, wait, hold on, hold on. Okay.
I would draw a motion to approve.
Denise, we're making our motion to recess.
Gotcha.
Has everyone had a chance to look at the minutes? Any corrections or additions? Hearing none, can I get a motion to approve those minutes?
Motion.
Motion Jeff Fisher, seconded by,
These ones from, these ones from,
No, this
No.
is from the,
oh, second.
the date's
Yeah.
incorrect, yeah.
Okay.
and then,
Seconded by Denise, all in favor, say aye. Aye.
or, so I just need,
Can I get a motion to recess the meeting?
So moved.
Denise seconded by Jeff Fisher. All in favor, say aye. Five. And
So
we're.
we'll decide when we're going to.